Gautam Buddha, a revered figure in history, often emphasized the incredible power of words to his disciples. Gautam Buddha compared the human tongue, used for speaking, to a very sharp knife, stressing that while words might not inflict physical harm, they possess the capacity to wound emotionally. Buddha taught that words can be both a source of strength and a potential weakness, depending on our awareness of when, where, and how much to speak. He believed that speaking with kindness and wisdom at appropriate times can lead to success, but speaking harshly or inappropriately can bring difficulty and strife into our lives. After watching this video, you'll not only gain knowledge but also practical strategies for incorporating silence into your daily life. You'll learn how to harness its power to transform your mental state, relationships, and overall well-being. This isn't just a video, it's a journey towards a more peaceful, insightful, and fulfilling life. Let me share a compelling story that highlights the importance of silence and its life-changing power, and how embracing silence can be a powerful tool. Once in Japan, there lived a renowned Buddhist monk, known throughout the nation for his deep meditative practices, residing far from the worldly clamor in a serene forest. A prince, burdened by feelings of tiredness, frustration, and a lack of inner peace despite his wealth and fame, sought the monk's guidance. The monk proposed an experiment, suggesting that the prince stay at the monastery for 15 days, living simply and speaking minimally. During this time, the prince experienced initial restlessness, but as he continued his silent vigil, he began to feel a sense of calm and happiness. He spent his days in solitude, observing nature, and gradually, his inner turmoil vanished. On the 12th day, he entered a deep meditative state, emerging with profound inner peace. He realized that his previous habit of excessive talking and negative thinking had disturbed his mind, leading to failures and unhappiness. This period of silence had transformed his perspective on life. The monk then shared a lesson about the power of silence, citing Gautam Buddha's own practice of often remaining silent. Buddha believed that silence is a crucial step in self-discovery, as without it, understanding oneself is challenging. He advised that most of our speech is potentially harmful, and that reducing unnecessary talk could alleviate many problems. Silence can lead to fewer conflicts, less restlessness, and a more peaceful existence. By embracing silence, one can find peace even in chaos, feeling a sense of refreshment and rejuvenation from within. This inner journey allows one to explore the depths of life and come to terms with the concept of death. Each inward journey refreshes the soul, akin to the feeling of coolness after a bath. By embracing solitude and reflection, one can attain a state of peace and happiness. When connected to the inner self, words no longer disturb the mind but become harmonious and impactful. Maintaining this inner silence fosters a strong inner strength, leading to a joyful and vibrant life. The story concludes with a reflection on how excessive talking can disrupt mental peace and hinder focus, while speaking less and with intent can earn respect and facilitate success. Great individuals are often characterized by their careful and minimal use of words. In contrast, those who talk excessively tend to harm relationships and their reputations. Ancient texts from various cultures emphasize that our words mirror our beliefs and values. Thus, spending time in solitude and meditation daily can lead to significant positive changes in life. This narrative, rich in wisdom and insight, invites us to consider the profound impact of our words and the transformative power of silence in our lives. One profound aspect of silence is its role in enhancing self-awareness and introspection. The famous French philosopher Blaise Pascal once said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." This statement underscores the idea that many of our troubles are self-created, arising from a lack of understanding of our true selves, which can be discovered in silence. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often overlook the subtle messages and insights that only emerge when we are still and attentive. Moreover, Silence is not merely the absence of sound, it's a state of receptivity and openness. In the words of Mother Teresa, we need to find God, and He cannot be found in noise and restlessness. God is the friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass, grows in silence. See the stars, the moon, and the sun, how they move in silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls. This quote highlights the sacredness of silence, suggesting that it's in these quiet moments that we can connect with something greater than ourselves, whether one calls it God, nature, or the universe. The power of silence also extends to the realm of creativity and innovation. Many great thinkers and artists have attributed their breakthroughs and insights to moments of quiet reflection. Albert Einstein, renowned for his contributions to physics, often spoke about the importance of solitude in his work. He said, "The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind." This implies that stepping away from the noise and distractions of the world can be a catalyst for creative and revolutionary ideas. Silence also plays a crucial role in building strong and meaningful relationships. The famous psychologist Carl Jung once remarked, "Seldom, or perhaps never, does a marriage develop into an individual relationship smoothly and without crises. There is no birth of consciousness without pain." This observation suggests that in relationships, moments of silence and reflection are necessary for growth and understanding. It's through these periods of introspection and quietude that individuals can work through their inner conflicts and emerge with a clearer sense of themselves and their relationships with others. Furthermore, silence has a unique power in the context of leadership and decision-making. Dwight D. Eisenhower, a former U.S. president and a military leader, believed in the strength of silence, famously saying, "The supreme quality for leadership is unquestionably integrity. Without it, no real success is possible, no matter whether it is on a section gang, a football field, in an army, or in an office." This highlights that sometimes the most powerful statement a leader can make is not through words, but through the integrity of their actions and the thoughtful silence that precedes decision-making. In addition, the practice of silence has been linked to physical and mental health benefits. Modern scientific research has started to uncover how periods of silence can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and even promote brain growth. A study published in the journal Brain, Structure, and Function found that 2 hours of silence could create new cells in the hippocampus, a region of the brain associated with learning, memory, and emotion. This finding suggests that silence is not just beneficial for our mental well-being, but also for our physical health. The philosophical dimension of silence is also profound. The ancient Greek philosopher Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This maxim underscores the value placed on listening and silence in Stoic philosophy, where the focus is on living a life of virtue and reason. The Stoics believe that being silent can help a person develop inner peace and strength to handle life's ups and downs. Finally, the spiritual significance of silence cannot be overstated. In many spiritual traditions, silence is seen as the pathway to inner peace and enlightenment. The renowned spiritual leader Dalai Lama once stated, "Silence is sometimes the best answer." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of many spiritual teachings, that in silence we find the answers we are seeking, not outside, but within ourselves. In conclusion, the power of silence is multifaceted, influencing our personal growth, creativity, relationships, leadership, health, philosophical understanding, and spiritual development. It's a tool that, when wielded wisely, can bring profound transformation and insight into our lives. As we embrace the practice of silence, we open ourselves to a world of inner discovery, peace, and connection to the world around us.